Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason Fisher with Fisher Gaming again, and we're going to be continuing on with the new Romulus storyline. And in this particular case, it looks like our next episode is nothing more than let's meet with somebody. So, greetings to Harmaster. Datan has formally requested your presence at one of the research facilities in the city of New Romulus. Please report immediately. Thank you. And as you can see, all we're getting is experience and expertise. So we'll go accept that. And when you know it, it's right there. And looks like he's right here. I assumed you were here to attend the meeting with Datan. Attend research presentation. All right, looks like we
I'm
got a
grateful for
cutscene.
all you've done for our colony. We wouldn't be as far along as we are without your assistance. That's why I wanted you here today, to hear for yourself some of what we found. Doctor?
What we found in our archaeological surveys is that the planet was populated long before our people arrived after the Sundering.
Interesting.
We've discovered multiple ruins from that time period that correspond to the few historical records we still have. Most of our data from that era was lost with the homeworld.
And the sword?
I'm ready to confirm that the blade found at the battle site is the sword of the Raptor Star. We don't have a visual record of the sword, but the one we have matches written accounts, and a quantum analysis shows signs of masterwork. Something like this could have only been made by Saharian.
We were right to come here. The sword will become a symbol of our reborn civilization. You were saying there was an earlier culture. What do you know about them?
The oldest ruins we found are approximately 150,000 years old, but I suspect that there may be some even older, based on preliminary findings that are still being analyzed. These people were quite advanced. While the oldest ruins show a culture that was defined by its devotion to a series of deities, later they developed technology, art, even spaceflight. Roughly 150,000 years ago, however, there was some sort of worldwide seismic event. Every volcano on the planet erupted, presumably blocking out the sun. Ambient temperatures dropped dramatically. The radiation count spiked. We're still repairing that damage. The survivors of this cataclysm retreated to caves in the warmest areas of the planet, but they died out soon afterward.
And what caused this event?
We're still working on that. We have found a new site deep underground near an active volcano, but there are massive power spikes unrelated to the magma flow. If there is a source of the seismic instability, it should be there. We would have to send down a team to investigate, though, and it is quite dangerous. I wouldn't send anyone down without an environmental suit. I could go myself, but...
I'm not ready to authorize you to do that, Doctor. Our people have too few scientists left. You and your crew are better equipped and trained for something like this. I know I'm asking a great deal, especially after all the help you've given us already. But your being here shows that my people and yours don't have to be adversaries. Not anymore. Not all Romulans think cooperation like this is possible. I do. Are you willing to see it through to the end?
And that's it. Submit report. Looks like it's up to us, sir. We should prepare a full away team for this assignment. I also have note that we've been given permission to view the security footage from that presentation. Just return to this location and ask one of the security officers. We shall file a report. On the findings, file the report. Okay. And that's all that is for that one. That was a rather long cutscene, and that's all it was. A little side note on it, though. The sword they were talking about that sword is discussed more in the Romulan timeline. So if ever you want to do a Romulan storyline, that's what you need to do. Phone rings in the middle of the show. Well, with that said, we are going to move on. And we're getting close to the end here. And this is the same situation as it was in the previous two episodes. So, skip, hell this one.
New readings have been detected in the underground ruins on New Romulus. We need you to clear a path to the lowest levels and then signal us so that Titan and our scientists can investigate.
Alright, accept that. And now we're going to get this one. To High Master, we've detected a power source under the Hewell ruins. The location is a series of lava tubes that lead to an underground volcano, but the energy readings are not geothermic in origin. We need to learn more. But the mineral content of the lava tube is affecting our sensors, and a probe simply won't be able to do the kind of test we need. I know it's dangerous, but would you be willing to explore the area? You and your team will need environmental suits and heat pressure. The heat and pressure would be too much for anyone but a Tholian. Okay, so more marks and some console goodies. Alright, we're accepting that. And we got to go. Where do we have to go? Oh, way over here in the very corner. Okay, let's get going then. Alright, folks, here we are at the very bottom left-hand corner of the map, which is where we are going to do this. Now, we have to have environmental suits to do this, and there is a variety of places where you can get one, but if you do not have one, just click right here and make sure you have the EV suits highlighted. If you want something cheap that'll get you by for a while, you can go ahead and get this one. But we're going to go ahead and get these. One of these. They're a little better. And I believe I already have one for myself. Let me double check. Yes. There we go for that one. And we're going to get these two. The only difference between any of these are the looks. Now, Lita and the Doctor are holograms, and they're not supposed to need environmental suits. But the rest of my team will definitely need them. Alright, where did those... Okay, there's one of them right there. Yep. And there you go. And let's get started. Okay. Now, a little something you need to know about these environmental suits. If those lights are not on, that means you're not protected. So make sure the lights are on. Okay. Now we're not in the toxic area yet, but it won't take long for us to get there, so. Okay, now we gotta look at we gotta find geological instabilities and mysterious artifacts. I believe this right here is one of the instabilities. I have detected high levels of toxic gases as well as extreme heat ahead. Environmental suits would be required to go farther, which is why we put those on. But we're gonna scan that. One down, 4 to go. And I think this is how we go down here. Now, as I said before, since both Lita and the Doctor are holograms, they don't need environmental suits, which is just kind of handy. And it looks like Tajumia is injured. Let's take care of her. Oh, she's injured bad. Make sure she's okay. She's okay. Okay. Two of those down. There's the Tholian. Let's see what we can do with the Tholian. Okay. Is that all of them? Nope, that's not all of them. Alright, let's get our looting done and... Okay, let's just continue on, going on down. Alright, simple enough. Alright. Okay, it's just control panel. Let's go down. Wait a minute, did I miss one of the... No, I did not. Okay. No worries. I thought I missed one of those instabilities. And what do we have here? Based on the markings, the age and material of the panel is definitely day 1 in origin. It appears to be data from a shortly before the clouds that made the planet uninhabitable. And I missed the rest of it. Okay. See what's down this path.
Enemy targets on sensors. Shields using go. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected.
Okay. Oh, one more guy. Actually, it looks like there's 2 more guys, and they're both at me. We can handle it. And that's what we get for that one. Tholian research. This panel describes rebuilding of the power plant and restoration of the Iconian Gateway. There's that word again, Iconian. On down we go. Alright. Takes care of him. A lot of these little beggars around.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shields losing power. Flanking damage detected. Shields losing power.
Okay, there we go.
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Oh man. Ah! We are all down. Except for our Horda. Now he's down too. Okay, I was afraid of this. Supposedly the holograms do not need environmental suits, but since they've died and lived again, looks like they are going to need environmental suits. That one.
Enemy targets on sensor. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Alright, where's Lita? There she is. Let's go ahead and get her an environmental suit. Okay. Here's one of those strange artifacts. I do believe I'm going in the wrong direction. Yeah, I sure am. Another one of these. Activation of the power plant, Oak County and the gateway. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. That means there's one geological stability we did not catch. It is way over there. We're going to go ahead and go back for that. Just because I know we're in for a big fight. Okay. There it is. Okay, so we got all of those out of the way. And I know because I've played this before that the two remaining artifacts are in the room that we were just in. So here we go. Horta, you're walking with me. Alright, let's get my pigs up. How come my pigs won't come up? Pigs won't come up. Oh well, I guess we'll just go without them. Tholian Ensign. Alright. Let's go get them!
Enemy targets on sensor. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Shield losing power. Spiking damage detected.
Okay. Appears to be... Okay, so we got all three of the... Now shut down power plant. Okay. The High Master, something went wrong during the power plant shutdown sequence. It appears we have initiated a cascading overload. I think I could deal with it remotely, but it will take some time. Till then, you will have to shunt the power between the 4 relays as it increases. If you can't keep at least 2 of the relays functional, we'll be able. If you can keep at least 2 of the relays functional, we'll be able to handle the power acceleration. And well, they're already fighting. Let's go ahead and get going.
Enemy targets on sensor. Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Spiking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Oh, my people are gone.
Damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Where am I down to people at? There's one of them. Okay.
Personal shield losing power.
Okay, we're all dead. I was hoping we didn't have to do it that way, but...
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Okay, this is a lot tougher than I remember. Okay, looks like we already screwed up on keeping the... Oh man, I am real bad. Let's kill ourselves right quick. Okay, no one's hurt right at this moment in time. Okay, we're gonna power up a bit. Okay.
Enemy combatant.
Okay, how about we just bring him into the door and choke him down? Okay.
Personal shield losing power.
Alright, we got the captain. Okay. Okay, now this is one area where you have to be real careful, because if you exit the caves before you finish the second part of this mission, you have to start completely over. Ah, no, 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 no. Signal to Taun, here we go. I'm reading you loud and clear, Dahan Master. Heading to research. Adan and I are preparing to make your way to you now. We will be there soon. Alright, and then we have a cutscene.
I received your signal. Thank you for calling us down. I knew we could count on you.
Sir, I think I found some kind of log or recording.
Can you activate it?
I'm not sure. It has some iconography similar to artifacts found in the Isha Forest Cave. This symbol in particular looks... Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
I can't understand a word they're saying.
Is that an Iconian running through the gateway? Could that be an Iconian? I think another recording is starting. Those look like the same creatures we saw with the Iconian. It looks like they've hooked some kind of machinery up to the gateway. I think they're trying to power the gateway.
How old are those recordings?
This can't be right. The first one seems to be 200,000 years old. The second one was recorded 50,000 years after that. And were those things Iconians?
We have a lot of research to do before any of those questions can be answered. This gate is clearly inoperable. Do you believe it could be reactivated?
With time, yes, I believe so. By the elements! Do you know what this means?
It means we have a chance to learn about one of the galaxy's most feared and ancient races. We couldn't have done any of this without you. As amazing as this discovery is, it pales in comparison to what you've done for me and my people. I could never fully or properly express my gratitude for everything you've accomplished since coming to New Romulus. Because of you, the Romulans and Remans truly have a chance at starting a new life. You've helped secure our new home, and given us a fighting chance at survival. There are no words that will ever fully express my gratitude. Information discovered from researching this gate will be shared, of course. Some people would be opposed to the releasing of secrets such as these, but time and time again, you have proven that we can all work together. For a brighter future and for a better Romulus, I thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. Alright. Alright, well, we are going to pick up our loot. Okay. Exit the caves. Leave the caves! Okay, folks. I made a mistake, and this is what I was talking about having to be careful earlier. You have to file your report before you exit the caves, because if you don't, you have to start completely over. So I had to start completely over and fight all my way back here doing all the scans and all this and that to get to this point. So file the report. I'm sorry, sir, I'm receiving process. You have acted with great honor and courage, Master Zoe. You continue to bring the Romulan and Reman closer together into the mighty Klingon Empire. In order to properly recognize your hard work and excellent service, we've ordered a shipment of materials which will allow you to acquire some much deserved new equipment. I look forward to your report. Comply. You can use these rewards from this mission to run gear projects around the Romulan Republic tab of the reputation system. Now we can leave the caves. Leave the caves. Daha, daha, daha. And turn this in. Thank you. Now we know more about the area. It will be difficult to push the Tholians out, but now that we know they are down there, we can be more careful. Also, we know what they're looking for. Artifacts from the previous civilization. If they're useful to the Tholians, they'll be useful for us. All we have to do is find them first. Alright. And that's going to be all for this episode. All of you have a good day and a good life, and I will see you later.